So I want to talk about what this means. My intention today is that you realize the understandings of how this symbol can alter your escape through dreams. So I'm going to talk about my experience on when this was revealed to me, how did I feel, and also basically what did it do for me, and basically how it altered my character into proclaiming a whole different perspective. So for a long time, I have been getting uploads almost all my life on, these symbolisms that have come to me, and I've had to accept that this was happening. And within my background with massage healing, this came more and more to me to make it known that these are visual aspects that takes us into different dynamics and jumps into our dreams. But like I've said before in other videos, when you embrace and accept, the character or the character you want to evolve into, you have to accept the emotional aspect. So when I had done this, I wanted to release these attributes of not being in according with the character of moving forward. And so I wanted to have within me this character where I can gain more stability and direction. And so when I had, meditated on this and gone into revealing through the dreams as I accept, and the way this looks like for me is tapping in as meditating in this solitude. It could look like for you in many different ways, but this came to me through the times that I kept evolving my character, accepting that I needed this stable character that would be able to figure out that no matter what in the travels, that being stuck is just another form of distraction. So as I'm perceiving this dream, you see these lines you see here, I want you to understand this flow. I basically was in between these lines, moving slowly, and all I see around me is these altering different colors. You don't feel anything. Patterns. Everything is moving about at the pace of your energy. So you could see here that it says source, because when you accept yourself in this character, you need to accept that you are source. You want to say you're within source, out of source. It doesn't matter. You are source. All is connected. So as I was traveling in here, I quickly went into this eye. So I'm going to explain to you what this eye is. The eye is when you accept that you're about to see the character of whom you're trying to become in the dreams. So I go into the eye, and basically outside of it, what I see outside of it is what's happening to this character at the time was a lot of confusion, a lot of distractions. See, what happens is that these things are a force of frequencies. So as I'm going into the eye, it's being released because I'm accepting. And so here you see radiate because I'm willing to, now that I have accepted and I want to evolve into a character of stability within myself, it's going to radiate. And as you can see here, this was shown to me, plugs. These plugs were external energies that basically you're going to start emitting. So as you emit, you are polarizing everything around you, is starting to form, dissolve, break down. Everything, your reality starts to actually transport you into the character you're evolving. And so when I went into this eye, as you could see, this is travel. Because like I said, we're traveling. And the arrows mean all within this field is happening. So I get in here. Wow. Blessed be the one to understand this. I completely just got into the nature of the stability of this character. How did it look like? I will explain to you this. In order to radiate the plugs of stability, what you need to understand, the frequency that is flowing in there is very innocent, coming from an innocent, pure source of energy. So I seen this baby. Yeah. This baby was holding this. So as I see this baby holding this, and it was a bit like probably a 1-year-old holding, this, is not aware of what is coming from the traveling into this, is not aware, is aware of what's happening in here, which is what they call the imagination. So as this baby's holding literally in the hands, it just held it high. So I see coming out center, full focus light into here, and this becomes the baby's grand unity of the eye that it holds. the stability that it holds. That no matter what, it holds this. So when I went in, I saw completely water like everywhere. I mean, beaches, mountains. It's like all the landscapes were merged into one. You know, all merged into one. And so everybody had their own individual space, but we weren't separated. And temperatures, just, you know, all the alignment was there. And it was very colorful, very playful. Everybody was talking with each other upon why they had come there, because this is their time to release and come into this sense of I need to radiate my stability no matter what. So as this baby's holding this light, this grand light, as you could see, these travels that look like plugs, like a lot of plugs, just people in each line journeying their travels. Those were attached to this light. It was attached. It was like a light of ball holding all these plugs connected. And it was all individual earths. Did not look like people, characters putting up with the portal of themselves. It was like individual earths all going in. One moment. Sorry. So, as I was saying, we had to pause. These individual earths that were coming in between here were taking out all of this chaotic confusion and just forms of being stuck, because when you let your inner eye reveal itself, you are accepting that you are within source, so you'll be able to go in here and embrace the character who you are in this imagination. So more and more I'll be revealing different escape symbols, and if these help you out, please give me a feedback, anything, even email me. I do personalized escape symbols that will help you alter your path and dreams. We're constantly navigating in our lives. The reality is connected to your dreams. It is not separated. See, if you're wondering how this played out in my reality after I have found the stability of the character, well, basically, when I was coming into here, everything that was not in alignment was completely coming out of my body. I had a going on in my upper back. I don't have this anymore because I witnessed that from being stuck and carrying burdens that are not really yours, it comes to a point where you have to admit that your frequency needs to be released. This is a form of optimization within yourself. So, from my reality, I saw that, you know, different distractions would come in. And instead of me trying to engage into that, I just accepted the energy for what it was and just completely admitted myself to the character of, at the time, how I wanted to feel. Like I said, emotional character is always there. So, how did I want it to feel? So, I started to embrace and go back to the specific pure imagination at the time that was available to me. You must ask, what happened after that? Well, I got into the rhythm of stability that I wanted. Was that for sure that possibilities are always there, even though it doesn't look like it. You know, sometimes when you're this stuck on who you are, but it happens to me too, but not anymore as it used to. It stops the flow of creativity. You want to keep going with this because this is who you are. This is source. So yeah, if you want to reach out to me or have any questions, I will answer you. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you.